That's like a blade elemental or something. What's it under? Ring of Steel? I remember the skill you're talking about, but I don't remember which of these is that skill. Top right, someone said? Blade Spirit, there you are. Swirling cloud of lethal blades that will roam the battlefield, slicing enemies to pieces or jagged shards. Scales with player damage bonuses. Can summon up to 2. Does bleeding, cold, and piercing damage. Oh boy. Deposit that.
See anything you like?
Oh, I meant to consume that, not sell it. I think that's kind of a side grade for the belt, but I'll take it. Helm upgrade, now I got a goofy crown. That's probably better than the yellow ring.
See you around.
Okay, return the amulet to Sybil in Devil's Crossing. So one of the zombies we killed was her brother, if memory serves. So, turn that in, so she knows that he's dead.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
A good price. Yeah, I'll take that.
Iron well spent.
Alright. Let's see here. Back to here. Up to players that have played Grim Dawn more recently than I have. I'm trying to remember. If you regret making, like, let's say I regret Shaman. And if I go to town and go to the lady and I pay the fee to unspend all the points in Shaman, can I change it to a different class? Or would I have to make a new character entirely? You can't spec out of a selected mastery once you've assigned points. Gotcha, okay. That's what I thought. I was just curious if they had changed that. Alright. Alright, I'll probably refund these later, but for now, I'm gonna put some points into Wind Devil, which is gonna, like, ×4 the damage it was doing. Yeah, so you can see the AoE damage is... Because, like, the Briar Thorn, the bush, is, like, one-hitting these mobs. So the mobs that are taking damage that aren't dying instantly are getting hit by wind devils. So that makes them a little more useful in the short term. See, they can actively kill things now. You ever played hardcore in Grim Dawn or just normal? Hang on, I'll pull up my resume in a second. Alright, so I've got 2 level 100 hardcore characters right here that have never died. But it has been years since I played this game. But yeah. I absolutely have. What's your favorite aspect of Shaman? It's got a pretty good health pool. Like, it's got some nice nice passive defenses. On top of that, it's got some nice buffs. Like this one, increasing your damage output as well as your health and mana regeneration. Just makes your sustain really nice. I really like this buff tree. The Briarthorn isn't the most amazing pet, but it's a companion that gets some pressure off of you. I like that. It's got a few totems that are pretty nice that you can attach skills to from the devotion tree. And its most powerful summon, well, really technically the only other summon besides the Briarthorn, is called Primal Spirit. And essentially, this thing has a cooldown. You can't have this out all the time unless you're in some really late game gear. But when you do summon it, like, it will shred things. So it's kind of like you've got a big call and back up, I need help taking this boss down kind of thing. But you can't have it out all the time until you get some endgame gear. Okay, so I need to resummon him. And head back up to where it was. Strong resume will let you know if a position opens up. I know, the monsters respawn because I exited out to the menu, but that's more XP, it's fine. Primal Spirit is the button of Sin Dudes. It's more of one dude. The thing, it's kind of like a manticore looking thing. It's like a... It's kind of like a big cat with a scorpion tail. But I just remember, like, it hits really, really hard, and then it vanishes. But, and then it's got a 45-second recharge. So until you've got, like, a lot of cooldown reduction, which is a thing, once you get enough cooldown reduction that you can resummon it before it expires, then you can have a Primal Spirit always on the field, but you need a hell of a lot to do it. But I would say in terms of, like, affecting the battlefield, even though you can't have it out for long, it is very impactful. Necromancer is, of course, also great, but their thing is more, you know, army of weak skeletons rather than summon one big dude. And then Occultist has a Hellhound, which is like a squishier but more damage-dealing version of the Briarthorn. And it has a... what is the other one? Oh, it's like a familiar. It's like a little bird that shoots lightning. Do you plan to combine Shaman with Berserker? I don't think so, but I'm definitely going to combine it with something, but I'm not sure what yet. But I looked at Berserker, and it seemed a very melee Unga Bunga, which is just not my style. So for now, we're going Purist Shaman, just to get up the skill tree faster, and then we'll figure out our combination thing later. The bird also heals quite a lot. Does it? Hold on, occultist. Alright, summon familiar. Shoots lightning. Mend flesh. Channels eldritch energies to mend the flesh of wounded allies. Oh, yeah, it does. I didn't even remember that. Storm Spirit buffs everyone with more damage. Lightning Strike shoots lightning. Bonds of Bismeal, a buff that channels your mana bar and gives you more pet damage. Doom Bolt, which is just a big, like, FU bolt. Curse of Frailty. Sigil of Consumption. Sigil of Consumption is one of those spells where, like, you throw it and then it does, like, pulsing damage. So that one I remember was also good to attach spells to, because you'll fire it and then if it's, like, let's say a 20% chance on spell hitting enemy to fire this other spell, it would proc it a lot because it did, like, a tick, repeated ticks. Does Occultist lack an exclusive end skill? It's got Possession, which is a you notice it's like a massive buff to a lot of things. So that's specific to Occultist. And then Doombolt, which is a massive nuke. Level 1, 484 chaos damage, 303 vitality damage. Big buffs to pet builds. Give the Hellhound a fire breath. Those are all end occultist things. Necromancer. You of course have raised skeletons. You're gonna have just a bunch of weak guys. Summon Blight Fiend. I don't remember much about this. It was like some big rotting abomination type thing. Drain Essence. Siphon Souls. Harbinger of Souls, exclusive skill. Reap Spirit. Let's see. What's this? So this one, like, does damage to an enemy, and I think if it kills them, it summons, like, a Reaper to fight for you for a limited time. Master of Death is also an exclusive skill that gives buffs. It buffs pet damage, but less than the Occultist does, but then it also gives a bunch of other things. Let me see, does Shaman have an exclusive thing? So Primal Spirit, I know I'm going... Wait, 1 + 6? Wait, what? Oh wow, this has +3 to Primal Spirit. And so does this. I've already got +6 levels for Primal Spirit. I'm not even halfway to it yet. I'll probably replace this gear by then. Primal Bond, exclusive skill. Has some bonuses to pets, as well as some damage absorption for you. Stormcaller's Pact. So this is like, if you were going Unga Bunga, this adds a lightning damage to it. I don't know, if you were going to go Unga Bunga, Shaman with the new Berserker might be fun, because you could do a lot of elemental damage. It'd feel probably like a WoW enhancement Shaman. Like, while meleeing, you've got lightning and ice and stuff coming out. What's exclusive skills? Imagine that they're buff spells that are so powerful you can only have one on at a time. So if you have 2 exclusive skills, you gotta choose. You can have one of them. Kind of like in Guild Wars 1, the elite skills, you could only have one on the bar at a time, because they were just too good. Prisoner calls for help. I'm from Devil's Crossing. I could get you back there. Do you have any money? I'm opening a rift. Yeah, this game, I'm reminded of a thought I had when I played Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Like, I love this game so much, I wish that they had the budget to voice act the whole thing. Is the story in this, like, I genuinely like it. It's not one I can fully voice at this time, for reasons I've already gone over, but it is pretty solid. There's quite a few, like Path of Exile is a great action RPG. The story does not pull me in, so even though I've played 1,000 hours of it, I can't freaking remember any of the story. Other than you were washed up in Australia and everything's trying to kill you. That's it. That's all I got. But this game and Last Epoch, you know, the early Diablo games, like, the gameplay is fun, but the story is also fantastic. Oh, God. Level up. Speaking of, I need to get a cough drop. If you give me just a second. Okay, I've got a few blue things here. I don't know if they're gonna... No, it doesn't really seem like they appeal to me. They should sell for a good amount, though. Alright, so currently Wind Devil does up to 234 damage per 2 seconds. Now it's 406. So almost double. So we're going to put points into Wind Devil just for clear speed. And then I'll probably move them later on by paying the respec fee. Crafting reagent. Alright. Target locking onto the boss guy. Oh, he's actually going to kill George. See, he is still dying just from the Wind Devils, but it's slow. Ow. Summon George. Oh, I'm frozen. Hey, hey, Wolf. Got like 3 named mobs in this pile. Alright. I still haven't spent any of my stat points because I'm just not sure what I want to do, but this way if I get some gear that's really good and I want to use it and I don't meet the requirements, I have some unspent points and I can fix that real quick. Have you had a chance to try out the Harbinger changes? Any thoughts? Talking about Guild Wars 2, I have not played Harbinger changes, no. I've only played Druid since the new patch. How's goes Grim Dawn? It's going good. It's good to be back. We're still in the early game right now. Water's too deep, can't go across there. So I can pay to repair the bridge, or take the other path. I want to take the other path just because it's longer and get more loot and XP. How's your druid feeling? I know some people were upset about the days in World v World. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Overall, I like the change. Lost the days. Staff 2 and Astral 4 are now far more useful for any build. So overall, I like playing with the changes than more than I'm unhappy about losing the days. I do think it's odd that they added stability onto Glyph of Equality in PvP, but not for World v World. But not a deal breaker for me. But if they had put the stability on there, I would have probably added the skill to my build. Well, I don't remember, but the last two caves we went into had a shrine in it. And I'm wondering if this one's going to have a shrine somewhere, so trying to be thorough here.
My inventory is full.
Rip. Alright. Portal?
See anything you like?
Let's see. Fast deposit crafting stuff. I might be able to filter out yellow items at this point. There's certainly a chance that I could get an upgrade from yellow, but the chance is getting lower. Use that. lot of health. I'll hang on to that as a maybe. There's a lot of hit points on it. Okay.
It's a good use.
And got a quest to turn in here. Alright. And I think we're good for now. Alright, head back. I think I'll do that. Let's, I'm gonna filter out yellow quality so I don't see that anymore. So we'll just start picking up green and above. Yellow's good for selling. Yeah, but because I have played this game in the past, I have bukus of resources. So I'd rather reduce the number of trips I take to town. I don't remember what was back here. Sunken Reliquary. Oh god, these are level 25. Oh jeez. Well, the Briarthorn can hurt them because I've already sunk 16 points into that skill, but they are 10 levels higher than me. This is the haha I'm in danger moment. Probably getting a lot of XP though. Bro, what? This guy's healing. I don't think George can outdamage his healing.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, shoot. Oh, here it is. Skeletal Priest. This guy's doing it. Oh my god, we got mechanics now. Alright, so this is doing up to 400 damage. Now it's 570. Target the priest first. Wind Devil damage is starting to be noticeable. That. Add that to our codex. Target the priests. Alright, so the priests are glowing yellow, so I just need to kill those first. And they can apparently heal from a very long range, because that one from earlier was like off screen.